Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Miami Heat taking on the San Antonio Spurs. So with Rose on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Paul George is out there with Porzingis, and then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's O'Neal, and it's Thompson in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Thompson. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Fades and shoots. The shot is good off the backboard.
Excellent use in the mid-range area. You know that's one of his favorite shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wade, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
I've actually watched the beat so badly.
Davis finds ice.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know shit.
Well, Porzingis with that huge wingspan can still be a tough matchup for any opposing shooter. Just a quick challenge with that long length.
Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Wade passes to O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Nowitzki outside. Over
He's
George.
deeper in this game.
And it's long on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Thompson passes to Wade.
Weston poop. Right now.
Fires away from way outside.
Well, they're not playing, but I'm
Thompson
simming for
gets
them.
it to go in on the assist by
I'm
Wade.
simming for them.
Totally
This is their team.
reactionary,
This is the team they
not
built.
even thinking
Weston
about
is
it.
the Spurs,
Klay Thompson
this is the Heat.
playing with some confidence.
Nowitzki outside. Shoots a fader. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
And I
This
was
is their last
sure
game.
that was
They're
money
2-2 right now.
on that one, but everyone is a an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Wade. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Wade selling that pump fake well. He's fantastic at getting defenders off their feet.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. Doncic is checked in for San Antonio. And Miami with a change here, too. Murray's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis setting the pick for Doncic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Spurs making a switch here. Booker's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Brown's checked in.
What's up?
That free throw good from Doncic.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
The shot by Wade, wide open. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for San Antonio. Trailing by 5.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And stolen by Booker. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good, 2 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his side.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. A 3 from Porzingis. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Wade against Doncic. Over Wade. And it's Doncic missing. The Heat leading by 3. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Steps back and shoots. Brown, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Just 3 on the clock. Count it.
Impressive make by SGA, not fazed by that defender.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Miami ahead, leading by just 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So with Wade on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Jamal Murray, Jaylen Brown out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Williamson in at center. The Heat making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. San Antonio trailing here. Doncic outside. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work. Because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. Brown's shot is good.
That's a nice addition to Zion's game. The passing ability makes him more of a complete player.
On the wing, Doncic. Booker outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Brown against Tatum. Brown with the bucket. Brown's got his second bucket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Some changes here for the Spurs. Nowitzki's checked in for Jokic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Devin Booker. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Maxey. The Heat also changing it up. O'Neal's checked in for Brown. George comes in for Jamal Murray. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Thompson for the triple. Drills it from outside. Thompson's got 6 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's Isaac. Scoreless thus far. Nailed from three-point land.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
Spurs leading by 3. Tatum kicks to Doncic. Nowitzki with the screen on Thompson. Nowitzki outside. Offline with his 3. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Wade with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Passes to O'Neal. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. George against Tatum. Isaac a screen on George. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close
to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for Doncic. Heat also with the sub. Porzingis is checked in for Williamson. Now, here's Wade. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Thompson's got 9.
Just so remarkable and consistent from distance is Klay Thompson.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Nowitzki. And it's Davis at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Tatum dishes to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson outside. It's up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
3 points.
Thompson's got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for the Heat. Thompson against Tatum. Nowitzki right side. Over George. That's in. The Miami lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Dirk Nowitzki.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
Wade on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. George against Nowitzki. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 90 seconds now into the second half. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wade surveying the D. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Heat. San Antonio trailing here. To the middle. Here's Isaac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
I like seeing this aggressiveness from Isaac, utilizing his amazing length to his advantage to get to the line.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Well, a big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
This game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Tatum. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Miami. Now Wade. He's got 5 to the paint. Inside. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist by George. Now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
And Paul George, a gifted passer at his size. He can see anywhere on the floor.
Nowitzki outside. A 3-pointer is right on target. Nowitzki's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 8.
I couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
Nowitzki outside, beyond the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Shaq's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wade passes to Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wade. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
And how many guys, 7'1", 325 pounds, can put the ball on the floor and go to the rim like Shaq? He is a physical force.
For Miami, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
What's up? Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Left side, Tatum. Paul George with the steal. And so it's Miami in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Wade. Rose is out there with Murray. Then it's Paul George, and it's Williamson into the center position. Williamson is screen on Doncic. Murray, no good. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he makes good on the layup.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Outside, George. Pass to Rose. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Rose missing.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Doncic. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And with the 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Davis is checked in for Jokic. Nowitzki comes in for Devin Booker, and it's Jason Tatum in for Luka Doncic. Then for the Heat, Shaq's checked in for Williamson. Porzingis comes in for Derrick Rose, and it's Klay Thompson in for Murray. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David.
That's a confident shot from Porzingis. And when he's pulling that quick, you know he's feeling it.
Pass to Isaac. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. There's the pass to Isaac. Nowitzki for 3. And it's Shaq with the rebound. The Heat leading by 3. The dish to Wade. 1:24 left to play here in the 4th. O'Neal is doubled. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Nowitzki finds Gilgeous-Alexander. takes it inside, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wade. A rebound by the Spurs.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Davis. Shoots over O'Neal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And no time for Davis to doubt himself here. He needs to maintain his focus.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker.
I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight. And the NBA is just better when AD's playing.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And so George will bring it up for the Heat. They lead by one. Inside. Yes!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
.32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Davis in the corner. Isaac kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats it up for Davis. Stolen by Thompson. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
On offense, here are the Heat. It's a three-point game. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And you know, some players lean away from the spotlight. Wade, this guy takes center stage.
Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Third team foul. At the line for the Heat, Klay Thompson. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Thompson is so cool under duress. His easygoing personality aiding him in these types of situations.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And the Heat call time here. They lead by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Miami, Klay Thompson. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
With the picture-perfect shooting form, Klay Thompson is pretty much money in the bank in these moments.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because...
Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
What a shot! Just when you think the game is over, he's able to knock it down from deep.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime, and we'll be back right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Klay Thompson is out there with Wade. Then it's Paul George, and it's Porzingis in at the 4.
And you just see that burst. Gilgeous-Alexander, hard to catch him once he gets that first step.
Wade against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Davis sends it back. Outside Tatum. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Tatum an assassin.
And using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off a shot.
Nowitzki against George. And that one drops for him.
Paul George stepping up big time.
San Antonio leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Nowitzki. Isaac outside. Shot from the wing. Rebound by the Heat.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And here's George for 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
I'm not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Davis with a screen on Thompson. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 3-point lead.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The thing you love about Gilgeous-Alexander is his general feel of playing like a veteran, even though he's still in the early part of his career.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 5. There's 21 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Wade for 3. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. What's that one on Gilgeous-Alexander?
At the line for the Heat, Dwayne Wade. 1 shot.
Free throw good from Wade.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, it's a lot to begin with.
Thompson from long range. Off target from downtown. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for 2, Dirk Nowitzki.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt.
Thompson outside. No good on the 3. And so it's San Antonio with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, as we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.